ラブアゲイン
ありがとうございました。
眩しく熱いぜ
Hey everyone, Rascal here.
And Mama, welcome to our channel, Paws On Animation.
And today's podcast, we're covering the SK8 The Infinity OVA extra part.
Yes.
For our friend Luke, the Sword Art Online player.
Yes, you should have visited his channel.
Yes.
Now this was a super fun OVA, and it finally showed up in February after years of waiting for new skate content,
Especially
any information,
yeah.
anything.
Especially season 2.
Showing us 4 various fun shorts from the cast. But
Before we start, be sure to like, subscribe, notifications with some future podcasts and all the pause videos.
yes, thank you for joining us today, sharing our videos, subscribing, commenting, everything you do. We appreciate you so much.
Yes.
So we learned from Shinigami Phoenix that this is one of Luke's favorite shows.
Yes.
And it is one of ours too. I remember when it first was announced, and I knew that I wanted to see it, and I knew I was going to love it, and I did, and I was so happy the Rascal loves it too.
Yes.
Deserves much more recognition. You should watch it if you haven't watched it. You love fun anime.
Yes.
You love good stories, memorable characters, unfolding character development. Everything you want in a great anime is in this series.
Definitely.
So when we got the extra part, which we thought was hilarious,
Yes.
we were so happy. And they haven't dubbed it, so when you watch it, it is subtitled.
Right. That could
Well,
change later.
We didn't care. We've watched it, I think, I've watched it 5 times and you've watched it 4 times.
Yeah.
Because I watched it once without you, but it is so fun. So quickly, for those of you not familiar with SK8 The Infinity, it's an anime TV series based on a manga. And it's adventure, sports, skateboarding, created by Studio Bones. The anime TV series is written by Ichiro Okuichi, and the manga is written by Toriyasu.
Right.
And there's a spin-off manga as well we won't get into. The anime itself has 12 episodes, too few.
Right.
Whenever you want an anime to have more episodes, it doesn't. And when you don't want it to be too long, it is.
Right.
But it's so much fun. You're going to be wanting more episodes when you finish
And
it.
from what we learned, there is a season 2 coming, but they gave us the OVA first.
Right. So the extra part is directed by Hiroka Usumi, written by Ichiro Okuuchi, which is great. And again, Studio Bones.
Yes.
And they call it 4 episodes, but it's really 4 stories when you watch it because it's all put together in one part.
Yes.
So it starts off with Longa and Reiki, and they are in the park, I think.
Yeah.
And Longa figures out it's getting ready to rain.
Right. And they're like, oh, I'm gonna pull off this move I always wanted to do, and nothing can stop him. And then the rain starts,
Yes.
and it's like, why me? He gets melodramatic.
And then Mia ends up being with him, so they run to Ricky's house because they've all gotten wet and soaked, and they say it's time to take a bath.
Yeah.
And so Mia is afraid to come in. And then he tells him, come in, what are you staying out there for? He comes in, they meet Ricky's mom, and she adores Mia from the beginning. And then you get to see Ricky's 3 sisters, and they end up playing a game. Do you remember this? A card game.
Yeah, some type of card game where they write a phrase down on the card, and it's 2 alike, and they have to catch where it is before the person gets to
But
it.
it looks fun because all the cards are written out by the players.
Yes.
And I was like, I've never seen this or heard of it. If you have, let us know in the comments. But it looked so much fun how they were playing it. And the losers have to do a challenge or a dare or something that the winners give them. So unfortunately, Longa and Ricky lost. You knew they were going to after you saw Ricky's oldest sister is great at it. And then she teams up with Mia, and she knows who he is, and she's excited. She's, oh, you're even better looking in person.
Oh my gosh, right.
So they lose, and then their segment ends when you see Ricky trying to carry Longa to the store to get ice cream.
Yes.
Because that's what they have to do.
Right.
And you're looking going, why isn't Longa carrying you? And I guess they realize it, and then they switch.
Right.
And so they see a rainbow at the end because the rain has stopped.
Right.
Then you see Shadow from time to time at his flower shop.
Yes. And it's in between the other 2 shorts. And it's basically him having these maybe 1 minute or less comedic parts in the flower shop. Some where he's helping customers. and inadvertently looking scary to scare off the people who were being jerks in line. And then later on he ends up liking another woman who works at the flower shop.
Yes.
So I guess he found someone else after the end of the first season.
Yay, we're happy for him. Then we get to see more about Sherry and Joe's background when they were in high school. They look like they're in college because they're both tall and huge, but they're in high school.
Oh my
and
god.
You see that the way they get along now is how they've always got along. All they did was bicker, fight,
Oh
bicker,
Still.
challenge. I can beat you. I'm better.
And they do it so much that nobody even reacts to them doing it. They just kind of keep going and ignore them. They're just like, there's nothing, like there's not even happening.
And the whole day they go through challenging each other. The whole day. And they finally stop when they just run out of energy. They're so tired that they end up passing out. And no one pays attention to them either when they pass out because they're so used to them doing this.
Right. Oh my god.
But it's so funny watching them because you're like, oh, they've gotten along like this all along. They've actually now in the present calmed down significantly from the way they used to treat each other. But it's fun to see that they've gotten along like this and you know they're best friends and they're still friends now. And I think it's just a testament to how good this show is because you see this and all you could do is laugh. And their challenges are so ridiculous you can't believe the things that they are challenging us.
Right, it still doesn't even make sense half the time.
So you see Cherry without the makeup, and his hair was really long. He still has his earrings, and I don't know how, but he's even more arrogant, younger than he is currently as his adult self. He's really arrogant.
Right.
And Joe is arrogant, but not as arrogant. It's just hilarious. But you see the people they're going to become in the challenges they have. And then at the end of their segment, they decide they want to skateboard.
Right. And so the rest is history.
Yes.
And then you have the third one and final one is the one between Adam and his assistant. And this one, majority of the short has a split screen. And you're supposed to see them on their daily routine all the way up to the evening when Adam has his persona on and he gets to do his skateboarding double life thing. And what's I guess ends up being funny about it is that you kind of end up seeing one-sided almost the entire time. You see Adam's day from the time he wakes up to the time he's ready to go skate. Meanwhile, his assistant just kind of is sleeping almost literally the entire day. Like it's like 9 o'clock at night and he finally wakes up because it's time for him to go to the skating event. And it's like and you find out he gave him a day off where he didn't call on him for anything. He let him rest one day after everything he did for him at the end of the first season. So he let him have one day where he didn't call on him for anything. And he slept all the way to the evening. It's like, how'd you enjoy your day? It was well managed. Like, you slept!
Yeah. But it was interesting. Still, you didn't think, okay, this is probably going to be boring. But it ended up not being boring because you were learning more about Adam, his proclivities, and being obsessed with longer.
And yes, part of his routine is staring at him for 25 minutes at a picture like, you need to go somewhere.
And then what he does when he's not being helped by his assistant. It was interesting. It was fun. And then at the end of it, you see him dress in his costume to go. And you're kind of not sure at first if it's the past or the present, but you pointed out it's the present because of how he's acting more like a friend. He touches him, he talks to him, he tells him he appreciates him. Right. And then you're like, okay, it is the present.
In his weird way, yes.
Yeah. So it's really a fun watch. The actual anime itself is dubbed and subbed, so you can watch whatever you want. But if you're not sure if you want to watch it, just watch the extra part. It's 23 minutes, and once you finish watching it, even though you don't know anything, you'll be so entertained, you'll run to go ahead and watch SK8 The Infinity. Right. So first we're going to say, Luke, tell us why you love this so much, because we have so many reasons. In the comments below, we're really interested in seeing what you have to say. Yes. And for all the rest of you, if you've seen SK8 The Infinity and or the extra part, let us know in the comments. And if you haven't, again, go to Crunchyroll. It's there exclusively. Watch it. Come back. Tell us what you think. It needs to be on more streaming services.
Yes. And if you haven't already, subscribe for updates and reviews for anime series, anime shows, and all things animation.
Absolutely. Thank you so much for joining us today, subscribing to our channels, commenting, everything you do. As always,
You are special.
And be sure to visit Luke, the Sword Art Online Players channel.
Yes.
He's got some awesome mashups that he does.
Yes.
A lot of them with Shinigami Phoenix.
Right. And co-production, basically.
Yes, and you also see his original character that's being designed for
Yes.
him. You see it on screen. Go ahead and check out his channel as well.
Yes. Thank you so much for watching Mask Entertainment.
And in Mom Entertainment,
Have a toontastic day.
peace.
무간다